Hello there, it's Patrina again with Do You Have a Couple Minutes? And today I want to remind you about our November challenge, and that is to do 5 things daily. Number one, I want you to compliment yourself. Number two, I want you to take a couple minutes for gratitude. And then I'd like you to take 5 minutes just to focus on what your goals are. And then I want you to find some time during the day to compliment somebody or to share your appreciation of them um, to them. And then number five, I want you to celebrate you. Just find something about yourself to celebrate you for the day. And with that, let's get on to our topic, which is a series this month called On My Mind. And I've entitled this one, But. You know, recently I was consulting with some people in the workplace on some relational dynamics, and I was reminded of how little things like just word choices really make a big difference in our working relationships with one another. And in this situation, there was a well meaning manager, and this manager complimented an individual and then used the word but and started to talk about the areas for improvement. And that word but, it makes sense. We all have probably used it from time to time. But what it does is it really negates what was said before, especially when you have that power dynamic of somebody in charge talking to somebody that they're supervising, and no one really truly wants to be a disappointment or not up to speed. And when we use that word, but people tend to then not pay attention to what was said before. They tend to focus in on the things that are being said later, which is kind of what we want them to do. But at the same time, we want them to hear it as an opportunity for improvement versus hearing it as something that is negative, that they can't overcome, and that they somehow have to defend. So I was reminded once again that when we speak, it's really not about being right per se. We need to speak with the intention of what we want to positively happen or occur after we've had that conversation. As leaders, as mentors, as friends, as influencers, it's really important that we remember the why and the what when we're passing along information and when we're providing direction for others so that they can focus in on that and that they can receive the fullness of our message and the fullness of our support for them. So we need to do all that we can to make sure that that message is heard. So I just wanted to come and share that little snippet with you and just remind you about the power of words and the importance of words and the importance of being intentional about the words we use. And watch that word but. Make sure that when you have to use it, you are cognizant of how it's going to come across and how it might impact folks. And if there's a way to avoid it, try to avoid it so that you keep a continuity of somebody listening and feeling like you're supporting and able to move forward. And with that, that is my few minutes for today. I hope that you found this has been a topic that's been inspiring, something to help you think, learn, grow, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. And I hope that if you're finding this valuable, that you will share it with others so that they can come along this learning journey with us as well. Again, hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope to see you back next time. Thank you so much. See you again. Bye bye.